guys, welcome to Christmas in October, the stop on my channel. Everybody else that's playing with Christmas in October will be linked down below. I made a little bit of progress on my December daily from last year. I got a couple pages done here. I've got pictures plopped into at least where they're gonna go. I did this at a retreat, so I'm gonna work on one of the pages of all these kids here, and yeah, we're gonna try and get this December daily finished. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to show you of me doing it, or if I'm just going to show you tidbits. Yeah, I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do, but I have, lots. These are all from us on Christmas Eve. Lots of pictures to put in yet. So let me gather some items and figure this out, and let's get started. All right, I went rummaging through my kind of kit for my December daily, and I was running out of papers, so I ended up also grabbing, I had a little bit left of this crepe paper collection. What is it called? Snowflake. Yeah, Snowflake from a couple years ago, which I love. And I had started making some pages out of those papers. So I think I'm going to continue doing Christmas Eve and on just in those papers. It kind of disrupts my whole theme of my book, but this is the first time I've done it. It's kind of been a mishmash. I ran out of twos, so I couldn't do the stickers that I was using for it anyway. So yeah, it's my first album. I'm fine with it being a little mishmash. So up until Christmas Eve, it's all been kind of themed the same. And now it's this. So I have this sketch up to the right because I had saved that on my Pinterest board for December daily ideas, and so I kind of wanted to do this one. So I'm turning it on its side, obviously, and I'm putting it in Traveler's Notebook, so it's a little bit smaller. But I decided to make 3 tags out of 3 different pattern papers, and I picked 3 of the photos that kind of represent the night or Christmas Eve in general. So the Lego piece, the food, the size of the crab legs that we got. They were bigger than my glove, that like the big beefy gloves that I have for wearing outside in the snow. It was very, very cold. And then a picture of all the kids together because I thought that was perfect. So I decided to ruffle up the edges all the way around the page and then ruffle up all the tags. Like I said, I just cut them from a couple scraps that I had of pattern papers in the Snowflake collection. Just have like the 6x8 pad and then like embellishments and stuff. I don't use a ton on this page, but I like the way it turns out. So I'm going to mat all my photos in that red piece there that's sitting there, and put my tags down. And I have this like craft paper ribbon, I'm going to call it. I think it's like a paper jute. I'm going to put all the tags, and then I have this red and green thread or twine I'm going to wrap around and tie my bow. I didn't do it a couple times like in the sketch. I just wanted it at some point to be on there. And then I'm going to put that right where the snowflake is. So just like with the sketch. And I made a bunch of these snowflakes. So that is one thing that's consistent throughout my book is I have a bunch of these snowflakes and some other things that I did. That is a Confessions of a Paper Edit cut file, that snowflake is. But yeah, and then, so I matted the 2 little photos on the red, and then I will take scraps and mat the larger photo on that red as well. Off camera, and after I take the pictures and everything, I realized I didn't put a 24 on here anywhere. So I do stamp a 24 of my LA Studio, I think they're the medium date stamps. I'll just stamp a 24 at the top. But yeah. I'm making progress. I still have to decide if I'm going to scrapbook after Christmas Day in here or not. I don't have pictures per se. after, I don't think, printed, but I have journaling. So I might just have a page of journaling to finish it. It might be kind of boring, but I might just have a page of journaling to finish out the month, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but just kind of boring to watch. So, but I only have, I think, Christmas Day to scrap yet, and a little bit of the eve of Christmas Eve yet, because that's when like me and my son and my husband did our Christmas Eve, because we were going to be at Christmas Eve at my sister's the whole time. All right, so I'm finishing that up, and I figured, you know what? After I start putting everything away, I have time. I have these photos just sitting here. Let's do the page that's going to go with it. So I decided just to do kind of a collage on the other pages, nothing fancy. I'm going to break out some scraps, cut another piece of that wood grain paper to be the other page, and then I'm going to stick kind of with the tag theme. So I'm going to cut some scraps, or use some scraps as some matting on all my photos, and then use a couple of the tags in the ephemera piece and kind of collage them, just make like a collage page. And then and just kind of glue them down, stick them on the page so they fit. So it's not as balanced as I would have liked it, but it's cute. It's done. It's one of those pages. And then I will find a light blue, like half a label from Pretty Little Studio stash I have sitting on my desk. A little sack of Pretty Little Studios tabs or labels, and I will tuck that under one of the photos and some journaling, and just put down the fact that that whole day, my son actually stayed with my sister the whole day Christmas Eve, because my husband and I both had to work, but obviously school was not going. We didn't have daycare, and we arranged it that it would work out anyway, because we were going to her house later that day, and I only had to work till, I think it was 1, and my husband only had to work till, I think, 2, so we figured it's not like he was going to be there, and she loved it because he kept her daughter busy so that he could or she could, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. He kept his cousins busy so that my sister could focus on doing what she wanted to do to get ready. We always do our traditions of, we always do clam chowder the way my mom made it. And we've been doing crab legs, and yeah, this year I got like ginormous crab legs. And then we always do like a charcuterie tray, and we eat a lot of food. And then a lot of times we play games. Us adults do. We don't really exchange gifts anymore. We play games, and there you have it. The kids open up presents. So close-ups. Thank you guys. Everybody else who is playing is down below. We'll see you next time.